Hey, friends. I'm so glad you decided to stop by. I just wanted to say that I am so grateful and I am so thankful for my life. This whole year has been such a learning curve for me. Um, Remember in my previous video, I talked about, having the right mindset, and literally, there has been such a huge change in my life that I will share with you. Eventually, I'm going to share, some of my experiences in my life and, why I feel the way I feel, at this very moment. But anyway, starting off is one of the things that I had to do in order to find myself again is I had to learn to have the right mindset, that I couldn't just wake up in the morning and start being negative, I had to start thinking, what did I want to do in my day? You know, how was I going to start prioritizing myself? Because early in the mornings, a lot of times we have our families, we have our kids, we have doctor's appointments and dental appointments and school and all the appointments, all the things, after school activities, bills, errands. We all have them and they have their place. But we need to start taking what we love, what we enjoy, and start putting that down as something that, we want to do for ourselves, making ourselves a priority instead of putting ourselves on the back burner and putting ourselves at the bottom of the list, which I used to do. And then I wondered why I wasn't accomplishing my goals, why I wasn't accomplishing what I wanted to accomplish, because I was taking everybody else's stuff and putting it at the top, and then my stuff would be, at the bottom. And so I had to learn to, prioritize myself, believe in myself, speak kindly to myself. Yes, speak kindly, because in our minds we can have some negative thoughts, but we have to change that around, because we wouldn't even talk to our best friend that way. We wouldn't even talk to our neighbor that way. So why are we talking to ourselves that way, So kindness, and remembering that I love myself because God loves me, and my family loves me and wants the best for me. And it's not about, perfection, but it's about, just loving yourself, even if you mess up. Even if you mess up, learning to love yourself and to keep going, you know? And another thing is get up and get moving. Oh my goodness. Get moving, get your gym outfit. So get your makeup, get your gym outfit, find something that's cute, something that you like, and just forget about everything. I don't know, we're designed. We take care of our family, we take care of our children, we take care of friends, we take care of everyone. Yet, you know, it's like we struggle to make time for ourselves, to make time to go to the gym, to make time to work out. And if you don't believe that you deserve time to yourself, then you're doing yourself a huge disservice, because yes, you do. Yes, you do. You absolutely do. This internal belief of unworthiness has got to go, okay? Don't make it hard to love yourself. Instead, make the effort and just grow. Grow through it, you know? Continue to evolve, and give yourself some grace and some compassion and kindness. You deserve to feel loved. You deserve to feel worthy. yourself a healthy meal, then that is going to bring you joy and vibrancy and make you feel better about yourself. Chicken nuggets, french fries, and mac and cheese at our house. Yes, we do, but that is for my kids. And if my kids can have their food and their plate, then there's nothing wrong with their mom having my own plate. The kids have their food and I have my food. And yes, I do make my kids healthier versions, but I know what's going to bring my body fitness and health, and I know what's going to make my body feel good, and that is fresh fruits and veggies and foods with vibrant colors and greens and the yellows and the purples. And so when I start making choices, it affects my body, it affects my mind, it affects my mood, it affects the way that I think, the way that I present myself, even the next day, and how I'm thinking. And then another thing is we need to stop comparing ourselves, because for one, we see things on social media, we see the comparison and the dieting, and then we start body checking ourselves, we start chasing after things that we think are going to make us happy, because that's what we do. We want to feel happy, we want to be fulfilled, but it's in us. We have to reach within ourselves, and quit with the comparison and quit with perfection, because it's just a trap. It's just a trap, right? The endless quest to prove something to others and to ourselves, that we are worthy when we're already worthy. But when we love ourselves and we go out and we accomplish our goals, we give ourselves grace no matter the outcome, then we're going to have a better quality of life. We're going to have a lighter life. We're going to have a happier life. We're going to do more. We're going to want to experience more. We're going to have more in life. And so that is what I learned that I wanted for me is accepting myself along the way. Even if you have to hug yourself and say, I love you. I love you. Because when you start doing that, it's like your mind, you get to start, you think more positive about things. You think like you can do things, and so this is where I'm at. I've lost over 35 pounds in my weight loss journey, and I can tell you that it started off with how I was thinking, and it started off just moving my body, and prioritizing myself. So I hope that you can take something away from this. You are enough. You're worthy, prioritizing yourself, loving yourself, and I will see you on the next episode, friend. Take care.